So this section is partially, you can take a look at it, it's a topographical view of this bank. And what this is there's a die cut to this. So this is a cardboard stock. It's coming off a little bit, cardstock. And the print of this is going to fold up into a bank. When you take a look, somebody has done the graphics in Illustrator. Pretty detailed in something like this, the casting of the wheels, the tops of it, everything. The second part is that it encompasses the idea of a bleed also as the color, but it's pretty tight. So when you take a look at something like this section right here, this tab pops open and you can see a little bit of the cardboard on the end there, and that's where the die cut stops and hangs on there so a little bit, so it's easy to punch this out. But when you take this off, you can see the edge of the artwork has gone over, and that's the bleed to make sure that it fits and goes all the way to the edge of these tabs. This just comes right out, falls apart pretty easily. And here you can see how everything is punched or cut together. So the difference between the die cut is that it's a separate part through a printing press, depending on how large the run of the edition is. And the secondary part is the scoring. So when you turn this over, you can kind of see a little bit, turn it so the light is there, and the embossed part is where another part of the press through the printing is giving a kind of a folded piece, which is scoring it. So once you pop this apart, you have to then go around and find all the folds. So any of these pieces, and it's not necessarily cut, it's just embossed. Sometimes it's cut in order for the paper fibers to fold over and be that section. So for example, this section here is the part for the bank, sliding the coins in. And depending on how many places they've put in order to cut that through, shows that section. And it's just a part very similar to the packaging. So you can just pop that up and fold all these pieces over. Easy way is to just lay it down. You can kind of feel your way across it. And fold all these parts together. And they'll have these little tabs, and they have to do also think of the thickness of the cardboard coming across, so it'll hold it. Here's a little cut for the wheels to pop out. So it is kind of an elevated section. And it's nothing more than just like a carton coming together into that section. Depending on how far, you don't want to do it too much because you don't want to break the stability of this. And here you can kind of see this larger slot, all these tabs fitting together. And they do have it folded together. So you do see this section. This is given to a cardboard engineer, which is similar to a train engineer. Try to cardboard train. A little trouble. Fold in here, you can bring the tab right out just by folding it over and separating it, and then this becomes a section like that. So now you have a three-dimensional. You can see I could probably take it apart and fold it again just to give it a nice diesel tech. drink. So if you've never ridden the train, you can start to save your money in your own bank.